and welcome back to Kitten Up Kitten. My name is Sam and today I am working on my giraffe picture. As you can see, I'm almost done. So we've got a few people voting on the next round canvas. I will come back to that. Today I am using my white Admiral Zest tray. I'm also using a new pen that I bought from Amazon. This is lovely and chunky. It came with a selection of metal tips as well. So I got a 6-placer, a single placer. I also got a metal angled placer that I've given to my mum, and in here we also have a 3. I think that is a 9. Let me just have a look. Yep, a 9, and a metal straightener. This was under £8 for this pen with all those placers, which I thought is phenomenal. It's a nice chunky pen. Absolutely love it. So that's what I'm using today. So this video is being filmed immediately after my last Whipham chat on the All Full of Canvas, because I'm trying to get the videos done before my niece comes to have her nails done. I am using double-sided tape in my metal placers as normal, and I think this will be the last video on this canvas. So I am going to go through the questions that I've got. They will include the voting options for the round canvas, and at the end of the video I will reveal what the next round canvas will be. Exciting. Before we get into all of that, let me do the usual that I would normally do. If you are new and you are here for the very first time, welcome to my channel. My name is Sam and I am a diamond painter of just over a year, a YouTuber of about 8 months, and I am building this channel so that you guys have someone to diamond paint with. Pure and simple. If you are brand new, please do hit me with a like on the video if you like the content. Please hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. I would love to have you come back. And if you do want to be notified of any videos that I do, please do hit that notification bell, because that will tell you when I post. Are we done? Not quite. If you are a regular subscriber, welcome back again. It is, as always, a pleasure to have you accompanying me. So before we get into questions, again, I need to say the spacing on the symbols on this canvas are perfect for multi-placing. I don't think, let me just take, oh, that didn't work. I was trying to pick up 4, so I picked up 6, thought I'll knock off a couple. Yeah, the spacing for multi-placing is perfect. I don't think I've ever had a canvas where the spacing is so good. I'm not overly keen on the material that has been used on this canvas, and I'm not particularly keen, definitely not keen on the clear cover. It was rubbish, and I'm not keen on the glue either. It's not the best, but the colours are nice, the drills are good. I've had barely any trash, which is why I haven't got a trash drill pot out. I will fetch one if I come across some, but all told, it is very, very good. So I'm pleased with how it's turning out. So without further ado, the voting, if you are new, is because when I get near the end of a canvas, I usually post up what I've got kitted up. I usually work on 1 round and 1 square canvas. So in this instance, we have been voting for the round. Okay, just in case you didn't know. I prefer to do this over using an app or something, because I want you guys to be involved in what I do, because you're the ones that have got to watch it. So that's why I do it. All right, we're all up to date. Fabulous. Okay, so let's go back to cat comments. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to read the comments. At the side of me, I literally have my list, and I'm marking off the votes against it. Before I do that, I am just going to turn, oh, I don't know if I can do it, they're blunt nose tweezers, I don't think I can do it with those. There is a small chance that my niece may turn up to have her nails done part way through filming this. If she does, I will continue later on. So all I'm doing is turning my double-sided tape around to put it back in my pen to make it sticky again, because it's running out of stick, and I don't want to have to take the time to redo it, because I can't be bothered is the simple answer. But that's working okay, so let's work with that. So first comment is Sue O'Blennis. She said, hi Sam, love your videos. Thank you very much, Sue. My vote is for number 4. So number 4 in the voting is Faces of Fairy 132 by Jasmine Beckett Griffiths. Thank you, Sue. That has been added onto the voting. I'm a bit excited because at the minute we've got 2 that are in the running for the top one, and I love all the canvases. I don't really have a preference. I don't mind which of these 5 I do. As I've said before, I generally have 5 of each kitted up all the time. That may increase because I have 2 new storage options arriving tomorrow. I will film the unboxing for those, so I will of course have 2 new cases. That's the dog barking, that might be my niece. Yeah, I will have 2 new cases to kit up, so never a bad thing, is it? So it might increase, but anyway, let's carry on. So next comment is Angela Erickson. This was on my first Whip and Ramble on my Heaven and Earth project. If you don't know what that is, Heaven and Earth is a company that does cross-stitch patterns. So I have taken a cross-stitch pattern and I have converted it to a diamond painting. It's a little bit of a different video, much less answering comments and much more just working on it, really. But she basically says, Angela says, this is a goal of mine for down the road. Thanks for your great videos. Absolutely, Angela. I was inspired to do it by the amazing Rebecca, 4 Kids at 147, or Add More Zest. I didn't even know it was a thing, but I came across it very quickly when I first started diamond painting. So pretty much from the minute I tried my first square diamond painting, I started saving my drills just for that purpose. I am working on Little Dreamer's Tree, but the mini version. Rebecca did the full-size version, and I'm looking forward to seeing how it turns out with it being a mini. I don't know whether it will come out as clear as the max version, but we will see. Don't know till we try. It is a long-term project, however. It's not the sort of thing, unless you're going to work on it every single day. One of my subscribers has done the full-size version. It took her 6 months. It is a little bit more of a challenge, but definitely something worth trying, Angela. So go for it. Start saving those square drills now. You know, why pay for the drills when you've got them in your spares? It's definitely worth doing. Sue O'Blennis again, commenting on this whip the last time I did this one. She said you could make lots of bookmarks. Pinterest has a lot of patterns. Absolutely. The problem is I went on to Heaven and Earth and I was looking and found a couple more sort of long but thin canvases that I could also do. So both suggestions are fabulous, but I may just do another Heaven and Earth one, because, you know, why not? If I've got the drills there, I may as well. So I'm just moving on to J. Diamond painting 6000. Hi there. Don't remember seeing a comment from you before, so thank you very much for commenting on this one. She said, I'm also working on a blank canvas and have been working on it since March. Oh wow. So another long-term-ish whip, really. So well done you. She also says, I will finish it tonight. Yay. And right now it says 97.78%. Wow. It's been so fun doing, but also, as you say, hard. I have been working on other projects in between. Mine is a 40 by 50 with 54 colours. That is an achievement. Well done you. Same. You know, I'm going to continue working on my other whips as well, because, you know, when you're working, when I'm working on something like this, I can film and answer questions and stuff, or I can watch other people's whip and chats while I'm working. But when you're doing the Heaven and Earth, you have to concentrate a little bit more. It's a little bit more difficult, but that's what makes the challenge fun, isn't it? That's what makes it a challenge, the fact that you do have to concentrate more. And it's certainly not going to put me off doing it. It's just a slower progress, that's all. It's just going to take a bit longer. So I'm not envisioning that that will be done any time this year. I'll be lucky if it'll be finished next year, but we'll see how it goes. You never know. I am aware that whips, on whip videos on the Heaven and Earth one may be a tad longer, just because it's a little bit longer working on a section. So we'll see. But so far, you know, I've had a good response to doing that first video, although I do need to rename it. I need to rename the first video, which was my how I set up video, as part 1, and rename that video as part 2, because I suppose actually no, I don't need to, because I did it as a part 1 as the first whip and ramble on it. So maybe I don't need to. Maybe I just need to leave it as it is, and the next time I do a whip and ramble, it'll be a part 2. We'll see. I will say that I will work on it in between as well, if I am so inclined. You know, there's no reason I can't, so I may do that as well. So well done to Diamond Painting 6000. Welcome to the club. I do enjoy the fact that there's lots of people out there also working on the same thing. So I'm just going to make sure I've given you a thumbs up and a love heart. Next comment. We've only got a couple to go. Next comment. Let me just get my next colour. I'm just going to do these H's because they're the 310s and there's not too many of them. So I'm just going to pop them in quick. I've literally got 2 comments left because I did a lot of them on the last whip and ramble. If you don't know what a ramble is, by the way, it is just a meandering conversation. It's pretty mean, just rambling, just chatting. Just in case you don't know. I just thought if I get my if I get the H, the 310 in, that gets that dark colour out. Wait, I've got a trash drill, and it's not even a bad trash drill. It's literally got a tab on it, so I'm going to put that to one side because I haven't got a cook pot ready out today. So I'm just going to put it to one side. Not a very good advertisement for myself, am I? I also need to say that I have got an order on the resin. I did shut the Etsy page for a bit because I was having issues with this whole reserve thing. I need to say they've actually taken the reserve off. So it does mean, however, that items will go onto the Etsy shop, which is KUK Resin Arts, and on my Facebook page, which I haven't done a lot on, but I will be, I promise. I just need to get it updated. So next comment is Kimberly Saunders. She says, your nails are nice, I like the colours. Oh, thank you. They're a little bit battered now because obviously I've been doing other people's nails and waxing and stuff, so they are a little bit battered, but I probably will change them soon. But yeah, I like them. You know, I have to be a big Pride advocate because of cats, so you know, why wouldn't you support your children? So Pride Month for me is very important, and last year having the decorations at work and the posters and the information and everything all about helped me a lot, because at that point we were very new to it and I needed some help and support, and I found that with the help of a fabulous group on Facebook, and it gave me a lot of support. I am actually on the committee which is called True Colours at Work for Pride. And I think it's important. I think it's important to show everybody that we do care and we are interested. So she also says, I would like to see more of this cross-stitch diamond painting. Could you show a picture of what yours is to look like when finished the next time you do a video? I'm very interested in learning more about doing this for a future one myself, just for the challenge. Absolutely, I can. So what I can do is I will put a picture up now. Okay, so this is the voice of Editing Sam. This is the full image. It is split in half because it's such a long image and it was the best way that I could do it. But as you can see, it's absolutely stunning. I mean, it's got everything. Trees, blossoms, fairies. Oh, just love it. So that is the full Dreamer's Little Tree. Hope you like it. You can agree that it is a beautiful, beautiful picture. I mean, it's so long. It's lovely. And my plan was for my thumbnail for each of those videos was to move it down as I did each section. So currently on the video you will be seeing the top section, which I'm working on at the minute. As I progress down that chart, I will update the picture to reflect that. I thought that was a good idea. So I will see if I can find a picture of a completed one for you. It's definitely something worth looking at, especially if you do save your drills, because we need to do something with them. I mean, originally I saved mine just in case I ever ran out of drills. It hasn't happened yet, I hasten to add, but it's also handy if you want to switch drills out. Sometimes you will have a diamond painting and a colour will look off and you'll think, I don't think that's quite the right shade. If you've got another shade, just switch them out. Simple as that. The other thing that I saw on somebody's video the other day was they were saying about how they plan on adding drills into a plain background, which I hadn't even thought of before. You can do that with rounds. You don't have to do it just with squares. I thought that was a fab idea. Probably should have thought of that before I did all the white on this one, because you will notice I have done all of the white. That's because I was waiting around yesterday for someone to turn up to have the nails done. It's all right, Pepper's barking at someone. And it was obviously quicker and easier to do the white because I'm just multi-placing one colour. So I literally sat and did all of the remaining white, bar the bit I've got on the sections I'm doing. So this canvas will definitely be done today. I plan on working on it today until it's finished, and then I can get a frame for it and get it ready as a gift for the person I'm giving it to. So yeah, she says, I really like how you explain what you're doing and how you look for the colours on the screen and the spaces on the canvas, where to place the drills, making sure you're in the right row, etc. Thank you for sharing. Oh, thank you, Kimberly, that's nice. I think it's important to show how you're working it. There is no reason, you know, if you're doing one and you haven't got as many colours as I've got, there's no reason you can't just click on the symbol and find that colour. The reason I'm doing it the way that I'm doing it is because I've got 2 cases with 4 layers in total, so I don't want to be going from case to case. It's just easier to scroll through and do it that way. So it is just ease, really, that I'm doing it the way I'm doing. But I think by placing a dark colour first, if you find what your darkest colour is, especially if you've got a lot of it, that will then become your guide. Now, I do need to say that my method of marking my squares has changed. I was working with a cheap tape measure stuck on my canvas. I was struggling with it, so I have actually changed, and I am now marking each 10 by 10 square with a marker pen directly on the canvas. Now, this is something that Rebecca did on hers. I switched because I was getting confused. It does actually work. It doesn't look very tidy, but because you're putting drills over the whole thing, because they're square, you won't see it. So that for me was ideal. I would imagine that if you go to a company and ask them to have a darker outline for those 10 by 10 sections, they could probably do it. But to save money, I chose just to buy the one that I did. You know, it's not the end of the world. The dog keeps barking, I need to say, because there are people about. It is a Sunday, so there's obviously more people about outside than normal. If it appears that it's actually my niece turning up, then I will obviously pause this and I'll carry on filming later. I'm having trouble picking my drills up then. So, Kimberly, if you are interested, Rebecca at Admore Zest also has a series on how she is doing her Heaven and Earth. It's the same canvas as mine, she's just doing it twice the size. She has got a fab series, probably a lot easier to take notice of than mine. Please do go give her a follow and find her H-A-E-D project. She's actually doing 2. So there's a smaller one on there as well, which she's doing with just black, white and grey drills. Go check her out. It will help you find what you need and how to do it and all that sort of thing. So it's definitely worth a follow. But yeah, come back for more. I will be posting more. I'm going to change my tape in this placer because it's not very sticky and it's driving me mad. Well, I'm not going to change it. I'm going to turn it over. So I'm going to take it out with as difficult as that is, and I've just turned it round so it's sticky again. But you're very welcome. You're always welcome to watch my videos. Last comment, Annika Boys Ends, hope I've pronounced that right. Really enjoyed watching you do this, would like to see more. Oh, I'm so pleased. That was also on my Heaven and Earth project. I'm so pleased because I didn't know if it was going to be something people would want to watch. It's not like my normal whip and rambles, you know. It is a little bit different working, and it's a lot harder to just ramble on, you know. It's more about the actual process, so I didn't know if people would want to watch it. So it's nice to know that you do. Thank you so much for commenting. Let's get that D in. Is that all of them, I think? Yes. Fabulous. I do love the colours in this giraffe. I may switch these 2 white drills out for white ABs, because I have got some, just to give it a little bit of a twinkle. I might do that yet. Haven't quite decided. So that is all of the comments up to date as of now. I'm not going to reveal what that final vote is on the canvas, but I'm very excited. So I'm going to just get my next colour ready. This canvas, literally, I think all told, will have took me about 6 hours, I guess. Very, very quick. And I've done quite a few of these sections while watching Rebecca's June Waffle videos. And especially the other day, because I managed to get 2 sections of white done during the course of her doing the one video, so that has helped an awful lot. And I think it's always nice when you get to near the end of a canvas, but I did the white in one go because I was busy, and I just figured it was worth it. So just coming in and adding these C's in. This particular picture did come with DMC numbers. The drills are good enough that I will be keeping them. So of course I do need to find a way. I need to find something to do with the leftover round drills, because as far as I'm aware, although you can buy round blank canvases, you have the issue that you can see the background around the drills, so it might not be as pretty, but I don't know. I haven't tried. It's always a first time for everything, isn't there? Okay, so I'm going to take a short break. I shall be back in a minute. I thought someone was here, but I was wrong. So I had a quick cigarette break. So yeah, that is it for the voting on the next canvas. So I will reveal what that canvas is at the end. Very excited because it's one I've wanted to do for quite some time. So the storage options, I went looking. I've said this in my last Whipham chat, so apologise if I am repeating myself. I have no idea why I've decided to just single place that, but you know, it is what it is. I was having a look because I was watching one of Rebecca's videos and she was talking about how there wasn't a lot of storage options. Now you guys know I tend to prefer this bottle storage. You know, it works for me, and if I've got extras I just put them in like a small case and put it in the netting on the inside of the lid. But I also do have the Huracan version of the Elizabeth Ward, which I actually really like. So I have only got one of those, but I went looking and I found 2 different types of storage. One was under £10, one was under 20, both on Amazon. So I have bitten the bullet today and ordered them both. So I will be doing an unboxing video. They come tomorrow. So I will unbox those and we'll have a look at what they are like. I mean, to be fair, I've been using the little 28 joined tubs for the All for Love canvas, and although it's not my favourite, I mean it works. If you've got a small canvas, it does work. So I'm interested to have a look at what this other storage looks like. It does also mean that I need to go shopping for some more canvases. So I have decided that I am going to do a fan sales order. I've just pulled that C drill back off. Not helpful. Let's move it back. like that. So yeah, I might do a fan sales order. I did have a post on Facebook. It was for a company where they say you order and you just pay for the postage for the delivery. Well, I went on there, I found 3 canvases that I liked. I found a storage option which I quite liked, added them in. Then when they calculated the postage, it was $81. Well, that's not cheap. Do you know what I mean? That is just not cheap. So I was like, nope, not doing that. So I think sticking to the budget company that I know is worthwhile. I have ordered from fan sales before, and in actual fact I've had 2 or 3 fan sale canvases which I absolutely love. So I am going to order from fan sales. I just need to take some time to do a nice wish list and pick what I want. What I don't like about fan sales is they do show stolen images on their group, but I will never knowingly buy a stolen image. I'm not about stealing artwork. So I think that's my niece just turned up. Okay, so I'm back after a couple of hours break. Just had to do my niece's nails quickly. Now, I think I was talking about the storage that I've bought. So just to carry on from that, just doing me M's at the minute. Yes, I will do an unboxing for those when they arrive tomorrow. So I've got that to go on, but I definitely need to look for some more budget diamond paintings. And then at some point I need to go on and have a check out of what's on Diamond Art Club, I think. Because I do like to have a look. I mean, I've got a good number still in my stash to do. I don't know exactly how many. But I'm pleased to be getting to the end of this one. I think I'll be able to get this one finished today. Of course, that will mean then I need to do a kitting down video. So that will be coming up in the next couple of days too. It's all going on. I've really been enjoying, especially with this nicer weather, I've been enjoying sitting outside and watching whip and chats out there. So I've been trying to stay up to date with Rebecca's, because it just gives me, you know, 45 minutes or so of diamond painting. Not doing very well with my tape today. Oh, please excuse me. I will of course be doing, when I do the kitting down on this one, I will also do a review on it. It's just whether I'm going to change those 2 little beads for the AB or not. And I do need to order a frame for this one as well. So I'm off tomorrow, back into work for a half day on Tuesday, but it is the day that my colleague leaves. She is retiring. It is also the day that we have our new receptionist coming into shadow, so I will be training. You know, it's all going on. It's a lovely day today, by the way. The sun is shining. It is quite windy, but that's not too bad. I don't mind a bit of wind. My husband has finally made a decision on buying a summer house. If you were not aware, this summer house has been an ongoing saga since we moved into this house 2 years ago. I wanted a summer house so that I could do the nails from it, because the plan has always been for me to semi-retire and do nails for a living. But with coronavirus, etc., I had to stop working as a nail tech, which is how come I ended up getting a real job in the first place. And the thing is, I actually do enjoy that job. So that's why I've carried on doing it. The summer house, we had a plan for one that we'd seen. It was really nice corner style summer house. So it's quite small, but it would have been big enough. And it just meant that I would have an area to do the nails from, and then the sunroom would then be where I chill out and stuff. That has now changed, because in the course of the last couple of years, that summer house has gone up in price from £2,500 to £4,000. And the only thing that's different about it is the fact it had a gazebo, a wooden gazebo attached to it. So it gave us a covered outside space as well. So anyway, I came home the other day. My husband has what he calls his project car in the garage, which is an old Peugeot. And I came home the other day and he was eyeing up an MG Midget on eBay for £3,500. So I just said, why are you looking at an MG Midget? His dad used to have one, so that's why he's looking. And he said, oh, I just thought, my project car. And I went, no. I want my summer house before you decide to go and get an MG Midget. So anyway, he'd pretty much said, that this summer house had gone up by, over £2,000. So we were looking at alternatives. He kept coming up with an alternative of a corner summer house, but with a single door. And I said, no, it's not going to work. To do the nails, acrylic will set depending on the room temperature, and a summer house will get really hot, which means the acrylic will set so fast. And I said to him, I need double doors, because if it gets too hot, the acrylic will set too fast. I won't be able to work. And you need to be able to cool the space down. So I will need some form of air conditioning anyway. We will also need some form of heating in winter. But I said a single door is not going to work. That's just a glorified shed. You might as well just buy a shed. So I kiboshed that idea. Anyway, he has gone on and he has had a look and found another summer house. Well, it's actually an outdoor office on another site. Absolutely love it. It looks amazing. So it looks like we're back on track to get a summer house. He's going to order it so that I can then start rebuilding my nail business slowly, which will mean that this end of my craft room can become, or sunroom, I shouldn't say craft room, it's a sunroom. This end of my sunroom can become an official craft room, which I'm a bit excited about. So that also means that I can buy another table, possibly. I probably wouldn't go down, I'm probably not going to go down the lines of a drafting table. I wanted one. When I first started diamond painting, I was like, oh, drafting table would be amazing. But because I work flat, I know that I'm, not everybody can work flat because of back problems, but I actually can. And I don't have a problem with diamond painting flat. So I'd probably buy a nice desk, a lovely new desk to sit at. One that's a little bit wider than what I've got now, because this is quite narrow because it is a nail table. But it does mean I can get some nice new storage maybe, and make it a much nicer area, and get a decent chair, because at the minute I sit on my stool, which is a saddle stool, which is very comfy when you're doing nails and stuff, but it does make your bum hurt after a bit if you're just sitting on it. So on the last few colours, they are all bitty now, all bits and pieces. Just a funny thing up here somewhere, for some reason I had some printing where it had got like double letters on, tiny letter E's. Don't know what that was all about. Were they E's or D's or something? I don't know, but they were tiny letters. It did make me laugh. They must have been E's because I've got E's in here. So definitely E's. And that's the only issue that I've had with this canvas, bar, like I said, the issues with, got a white drill there that's pulled up, bar the issues with the clear plastic. The clear plastic, I will get it out in a minute, I'm sorry. The clear plastic was so thin on this that where I was cutting it, it was actually tearing, and it was so thin I couldn't see the plastic. So yesterday I was working on it and I couldn't get these drills to stick, and it was because I literally had some of the clear plastic that had torn off, and I couldn't see it because it was that thin. It was horrible. So not overly impressed on that, but I'm so close to finishing now it doesn't matter. So I just need to measure this up and get a nice frame for it. So really the plan today is to get this one finished, so I will continue working off camera to get it done, because the sooner I get it done, the sooner I can get the next one out. Not excited much. It'll be nice to work on a bigger canvas as well. So that'll give you a hint that there's two of the voting out of the ball game because it's a bigger canvas. So it's just bits and pieces now, really. Just the last few colours, but there's just a handful of all of them. Where's the Z? Don't think I've even done any of this colour so far. This is the first time it's appeared in this painting. Let's get to it. Let's get to what you're all waiting to see. You're all waiting to see what the next canvas is going to be. And I can say that I'm very, very pleased to announce that my next round canvas will be I Miss You by Mandy Manzano. So I'm very, very excited. You all know that I am a big Mandy Manzano fan. I love working on her canvases. I really do. So if I can get these finished, this one finished today, I can get that one set up. And of course that means I can also then do a first whip and ramble on that canvas as well. So I'm very excited. Thank you so much to everybody who took the time to vote. I hope you like the canvas. It was closely, very closely followed by Faces of Fairy. So Mandy Manzano has 5 votes, Faces of Fairy has 4, so very close. Right, I only need 2 of the G, so I'm just going to pop them out with my pen. No point pouring them out. So I'm very pleased about that because I do like a Mandy Manzano. It's all that black. That's what it is. I like doing the black outline, and even on this one I've been doing the black first. On the All for Love one, I've been doing the black first. So N, we need 2. So very pleased about that. And it would be nice to work on a bigger canvas, just because I've done 2 small ones. I will say that I have done a video with a whip and ramble on the square canvas. So that vote will be starting as soon as I post. So it's a bit weird to have 2 being voted for at the same time. But hence why I need to think about ordering some more canvases, because I'm running out. Not running out of canvases. I'm not being funny, I've got 11 kitted up at any one time. So, but I don't have masses in my stash that aren't kitted up. So I probably need to grow it just a little bit, just a few. So I think, yeah, I'm gonna go and order from fan sales and see what I can get. I do tend to go for the bigger ones on fan sales because I enjoy them more. But I shall see what I can find. I'm sure they'll have something that I like. I may go on to Facebook first and have another look at some of the places on there, you know, the so many deals, that sort of thing. I don't know what they're called. There's so many companies and they've got so many different names. Cool any deals or something like that. I'm sure you all know better than me. Any suggestions for budget companies, please do. I have had one for Prism, so I am going to have a look at that. But to be fair, when I went on Prism, they're sort of, the price range is more than what I would call a budget range anyway. You know, it was more like, when I think of a budget painting, I'm talking of under £10 per canvas. That's what I think of for budget. So they were probably a bit more than that. But I will have a look around and see what I can find. I am going to do a giveaway in July for some diamond painting canvas, a diamond painting canvas and some bits. So keep an eye out for that. I will put giveaway into the video title because I don't know which one I'll do it on yet, so I will do that. But yes, the next one is I Miss You by Mandy Manzano. Yay! Very, very pleased. I would have been happy with any of them. To be fair, I like all of the canvases. Of course I do. I wouldn't have bought them if I didn't like them. But I Miss You is a stunning piece. It is still available as far as I'm aware. It is still on Diamond Art Club, so it is still available to purchase. The colours of the drills are just stunning, so looking forward to getting that ready, getting that out. I need to finish this one first. Just need to get these 2 sections done. So I've literally got 2 drills left over. So we've got one which is a K, which is that one, and then an R, which is that one, and that is today's Whip and Ramble done. So that is it from me for today. Thank you again to everyone for joining me. I hope you are having a lovely day. I hope you've had a really nice weekend. This is the last time you will see this now until I complete it. But there isn't loads to do. It's not going to take me very long. And I will be back very, very soon. So just to conclude, the next round canvas is I Miss You by Mandy Manzano from Diamond Art Club. Very excited. Thank you for joining me. I will, when I get this framed, I will also put a picture up of it framed. I'm actually very pleased with how it's come out. So it is a lovely little canvas. I'm not keen on all aspects of it, but it's coming out all right. So it is a very cute giraffe. So thank you for joining me. As always, it is over and out from this Kitten Up Kitten. Bye-bye.